Welcome back to another video by TOOLBOXTIPZ. If you caught one of our most recent uploads, you'd know that we have a new vehicle on the channel we're going to be making some content with. It's a 22 Toyota Tundra. We recently got access to that vehicle to make some content with, and we had a company called 3W Liners reach out about testing out some floor mats for the Tundra. The Tundra currently has some rubber liners up front and just fabric stock liners in the rear. And 3W Liners was nice enough to send us a matching set for the front and rear to try out. So what we're going to do is do a quick unboxing. We're going to see what comes inside of the liner box here. And then we're going to go out and get everything set up for the Tundra. We're going to do a quick comparison, see what the difference is between the stock liners that are in the vehicle and the 3W liners. So the set of liners that they sent us are 3D molded that fit the front as well as a matching set for the rear. And one of the coolest features with the 3W liners is this set comes with fabric inserts. So during the summertime, if you want to have something a little bit nicer, you can actually click in those fabric inserts into the liner. Gives you a little bit nicer of a look. And during the winter or the spring season, when it's a little bit muddier outside, you've got all that snow, you can pop that part of the liner out and just run that rubber liner, and that will protect the inside of the vehicle for you. So let's unbox the set here, and we're going to take a look at what came with it. So inside the package, we have the rear liner here. So we're going to pull that one aside. And we've got our front two liners here. And this was the fabric inserts I was talking about. So it's got a nice carpet insert here for the liners that'll give you a nice look during the summertime. So looking at the front set of liners, the fabric inserts just clip in here. So it's very easy to pop them in and out during the summer, switching back over to the winter. And it has the factory locking tabs here that'll click the liners into place and keep them in position once you put them into the vehicle. With the 3D molding, it's going to fit all the contours of the vehicle that you have, which is nice. So you're not going to be left with a universal set that's kind of missing the important parts where you're putting your feet. It's going to catch all the water, the mud, the dirt inside of the vehicle. So there was a little piece of paper inside of the kit telling you to allow the rear mat to stretch out. Because it's folded for shipping, you're going to want to let this sit out for just a little while so it can straighten itself out before you go to stick it inside of the vehicle. So we're just going to leave our mats out on the floor, allow them to fully stretch out, and then we're going to go outside to the vehicle and we're going to start getting them installed, and we're going to take a look at the factory mats that came in the vehicle and see what the big difference is with these 3W liner mats. So we're going to take a look here at the factory rear floor mats first. So you can see the Toyota supplied floor mats are the fabric liners back here, and we have this truck on a job site as well as have kids in it every day, and you can see these mats are definitely taking in a lot of dirt here. So let's pull out this fabric mat here, and we're going to get the rear liner mat installed here, and we're going to see the coverage here. So the fabric stops about here and runs on the line here, so we get a lot of food crumbs, dirt, mud, debris all stuck back here. So it is a pretty hard cleanup in this truck a lot. So with the rear mat out here, we definitely need to clean the back of the vehicle, but we're going to throw in the new liner for now, and then we're going to take the vehicle to the car wash after, get the under carpet vacuumed out here and everything cleaned up. But you can see with the back here, there's a lot of molding. So we'll see how the rear mat fits here, if it's going to fit in between all the hardware and the liners here on the seat and the panels here on the end. So we've got the rear liner installed, and we can see that the molding for the 3W liner is already way better than our factory liner. We've got coverage over the drive shaft tunnel here, as well as wrapping around the tracks for the seats. it clips in under the seat belt here on the right hand side and follows the whole trim line here. So this is definitely going to catch a lot of the dirt, the mud, all the debris from the kids being back here without a problem. And the same goes here for the driver's side. The coverage already is so much better here. It's following on the same line here on the tracks of the seat. It's 3D molded around everything, so you don't have a lot of excess play here, which is really nice to see. So let's take a look at those front liners and we're going to see how good they are. So we're going to start off with the passenger side here. So you can see our factory supplied liner here from the dealership is a rubber mat. And you can see also we've got a ton of dirt in here. So this is used on a job site, so it does get quite dirty. So let's pop out this factory one and we're going to get the new 3W liner installed. So we've got our passenger side liner here that we're going to get installed. So you can see that they will use the 2 factory mounting tabs here to lock the rubber mat down. So let's get that clipped into place and we'll see how it fits. So with this mat locked into place, you can see as well we have great coverage here where it is molded all the way around the track line again, all the way up these 2 side panels here, and it wraps onto the side molding here for us. So now that we have the liner installed here, we're going to clip in our fabric insert. So as I mentioned previously, this is one of the only companies that is also giving you a fabric insert for your weather liner. So it just clips in with the 2 tabs here. So during that summertime season, you're able to put that in and it really dresses up the foot liner for you. Because we're still in spring right now, we're actually going to leave this out for now. And again, it just pops off on the 2 tabs here on the rear, which are these 2 little nipples there. So now that we have the rear and the passenger installed, let's go take a look at the driver's side. So let's take a look at the driver's side. And again, we can see that we have factory rubber liners from the dealership here. So let's get these ones out and we're going to get our 3W liners installed. So again, just like the passenger side, these liners clip in extremely easy. They fit perfect. You've got full coverage all the way up here where you'll put your left foot when you're driving, as well as coverage on both pedals, coverage against the track line, as well as on the side trim here. We also do get that fabric insert for the driver's side as well. So again, clipped in, that's how our driver's side looks. So really dresses up during the summertime, which is great. But as I mentioned on our passenger side, we're going to leave this one out for now as well. So looking at our 3W liners compared to the factory ones, the front liners are very similar in shape and size and design. But where we notice our biggest difference is actually in the rear. So moving from our front to the rear here, the biggest difference for us is definitely the factory fabric liners here to these rubberized liners. We're going to get tons of additional coverage back here for any time we have additional guys in the back going on the job site, or we got the kids back here and they're making a mess. It's super easy to just pull these liners out, vacuum them, and you can wash them down with some simple soap. So a couple important facts about these 3W liners is these are injection molded liners. So unlike a lot of the liners you'll see on the market, these ones are precision fit. So they give you coverage on all the main areas that you need, as well as these liners are made from a TPE material. So these are advertised as eco-friendly. They have a non-odor, which is great. And when it comes to cleaning, again, you can just pull these right out, give them a quick rinse, and then clean them down with a simple soap to get them nice and clean again. The liners also do come with a limited lifetime warranty for manufacturer defects. And this set for the 22 Tundra that we have right here is retailing right now for $180. So I want to thank 3W Liners because this is a great upgrade for this Tundra, which is awesome. So if you're looking for any additional information, I'm going to put a ton of info inside of my video description, but leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.